Why did you choose to self-publish a book? Hi, my name is Shelley Hitz, and I help writers get their books out of their heads and onto paper with my book writing formulas and virtual writing retreats so you can write words that outlive you, self-published books that fulfill your calling, and reach more readers with your message. In each of my Ask Shelley segments, I promise to share at least one thing that will help you write, self-publish, and market your books so the message of your books can impact lives. So I received a question. Can you tell us how you got into writing and chose to self-publish? I love this question. We have so many opportunities today that we didn't have before. Self-publishing is still a rather new thing, but it was in 2007. I started speaking with my husband at youth events. So he would take the guys, I would take the girls, and we would share and encourage, and I would share on topics of sexual purity and modesty and, just all the different things, beauty, and many times girls would come up to me and want counseling or ask me questions, and I just never had enough time to talk with them all. And so God led me to start a website, and I started writing website articles, and that was back in 2007. So that was a long time ago. It was even before blogging was really popular. I learned HTML and all the things, but started publishing these website articles. Well, the next year, our friend Philip Telfer, he has the ministry Media Talk 101, and my husband was part of that ministry for many years. But he had written and self-published a book, and he showed us a copy of his book, and I was like, oh, wow, this is a quality book. This is a real book. Because remember, this is 2008. And so this was 15 years ago, and people weren't talking about self-publishing, and I didn't realize you could get a quality book. And then I found out that at the time it was CreateSpace. Now it's Kindle Direct Publishing through Amazon. But at the time, Amazon had CreateSpace, which would not only, you could upload your files for free, but they had the technology called print on demand. So you didn't have to buy thousands of copies of your book. You could just upload it to Amazon, right? And even other retailers through their expanded distribution. But they would only print a book if someone purchased it. So it wasn't a ton of upfront money. And so I was able to compile all of those website articles I had been writing over the last year. I had no idea, but God was preparing me. He was setting me up for this first book that would be birthed into the world in the fall. I think it was November of 2008. Is when I published my first book, Mirror, Mirror, Am I Beautiful? Looking Deeper to Find Your True Beauty. And I probably did everything wrong, and I've updated that book multiple times. I've updated the cover, had it reformatted, had it, edited again twice, and all of the things, but I did it. And it was more of a ministry in the beginning, and I gave away more copies than I sold. But I chose to self-publish because I just really believed it was what God was leading us to do for our ministry. So for us, writing and our books has been a ministry much more than it's been a business. Now, we do make money, and we do appreciate the book royalties that come in every month because it helps us to pay our bills. But for us, that's why we got into it. And there's so much more control. You can get your book published so much faster. So you think about ministry, if you have to wait 3 to 5 years to get your books published through a traditional publishing contract, that's 3 to 5 years your book could be out there impacting people's lives. And at the times we were speakers, we had our own platform, and I feel pretty good with my marketing. And so to have somebody else, take my content and then still expect me to do all the marketing, and then, I would get a much smaller royalty from those book sales. It just never made sense to me. Even today, if somebody came knocking on my door as a traditional publisher, I don't know that I would take the contract. I just don't know. I personally love self-publishing. Now we call it independent publishing. We've formed an independent publishing company, and there's, really easy ways that you can self-publish. Like just publishing a short Kindle ebook is the quickest way to get started. You don't need an ISBN. You don't need a full book cover, just the front cover. It's just inexpensive. It's easy. You don't have as many decisions. And it's a great way to just dip your toe into self-publishing. And so we teach that in Christian Book Academy. And so if you're interested in self-publishing, we really are experts in this. We've done this for so many years, and we can help you every step of the way. So we'd love for you to join us. Join us at christianbookacademy.com. And I hope that was just... that was inspiring for you, of just, I call it the twists and turns of life. I was a physical therapist for 12 years and never in a million years thought that I would be doing what I'm doing today. Well, this year will mark the 12th year anniversary that we've had our business, and we've both been in our business full time for 12 years. So now I've been doing this almost as long or as long as I did my previous career as a physical therapist. It's mind-blowing. But it's the twists and turns of life, and God may have something amazing for you. You just never know what may happen, or what doors will open, or what things will come when you take that courageous step of faith. So I hope this has encouraged you. Thank you for asking, and I will talk to you next time. Bye-bye.